Hello. About to get started. I'm gonna do a cook of chickpea tuna today. Actually, no cooking. I'm gonna prep chickpea tuna. Getting a lot of feedback. How's everyone doing? So I'm going to be making a chickpea tuna. I'm just waiting for everything on my stream to show. I know there's a bit of a latency, but I think I'm just going to get started. So if you want to see more of what I'm doing, I'm streaming also on YouTube. You can click in the link in my profile and it'll take you to the channel. And then you can see as I'm prepping as well. So I'll do the stream on Instagram as well, but you just won't be able to see everything. So I'll try to best describe everything, but if I miss something, you can always check the replay if you're not able to join. Hey, Nick. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with a can of chickpeas. So I like to use a no salt chickpea, right? I'm just gonna open this out, drain it. I know I haven't really used the aquafaba that's in it. I know a lot of people are probably gonna say, oh, save the aquafaba, but we go through a lot of chickpeas. So I just normally toss the aquafaba because I don't have any ideas or anything to use it for. So it will probably just go sit in the fridge for a while and then get tossed. So yeah, this dish is pretty easy. It's just mashed up chickpeas and some veggies, and then I use seaweed to flavor it like tuna. So go through everything with you guys. Just gonna strain this out. So how was everyone's Friday? Okay, so toss that in there, and then so once you got the chickpeas drained, and I just rinse it a bit inside the can so the aquafaba doesn't get through and make this all liquidy. So I'm going to start off by mashing the chickpeas with a masher. You can use a fork. I find this to be very effective. Just put your weight into it. Make sure the bowl doesn't slip if you've got a round bowl like I do. And then just mash it. Try to break some of the chickpeas. If you like the chickpeas being more whole, that's fine too. Throughout the process, they're gonna get like broken up a bit, so should have picked a more sturdy bowl. This slippery. Hey Amina, just making some chickpea tuna. Just clean off my masher. Here we go. And like I said, I like to use the no salt chickpea, just because I can reduce down on the sodium. So let's quickly get this recipe going. So I'll add my mayo first. So depending on how much chickpea you use, it like varies, but I'll just use one heaping tablespoon. It's probably about, let's say it's 2 tablespoons if you want to be generous, depending on how creamy you like your your chickpea tuna or your tuna. If you're transitioning over to a plant-based diet, just use like 2 tablespoons. And then this is the mayo that I'm using. It's a vegan mayo. You can find this at Farm Boy. This is like one of my favorite ones. It's got a very smooth, creamy taste to it. And so you got your mayo in there. The next thing we want to do is add some garlic powder. It's a little bright. So toss some, I'm gonna say, so that's, let's say about a teaspoon of garlic powder. I was trying to go a little bit less, but I think a teaspoon would be good. And it's not a heaping this time. To add some color and some other flavors, I'll put some paprika in there as well. Hey, Carrie Ann. Sorry, I'm looking at 2 monitors. So I put in half a teaspoon of the paprika, right? And then while I'm at it, let me just finish off with the dry ingredients. So I got my curcumin, the turmeric. I'll use half a teaspoon of turmeric. And with turmeric, I always put some black pepper, so crush some black pepper in there. So a couple grounds of that. I love putting dill. Dill really makes the flavor pop for these types of salads. So I would say it's about half a teaspoon of dill, right? So those are our dry ingredients. Now for the wet ones, so I'll use yellow mustard, and I'll add about a teaspoon of yellow mustard. And then what else? Got the mayo in there. So I'll get some lemon juice. This is the last dry ingredient. So okay, so grab the lemon juice or lime, whichever one you have, and I'll just use a teaspoon of that. And then, is the sound okay? Is everyone able to hear me fine? And so now I've got most of the stuff mixed in here. Now I'm just gonna do some veggies to add on top. So I'm going to take an onion. Let me just clean this knife now. So I've got an onion. Take about half of an onion. So I've got a nice red onion here. And I'm going to chop this up finely after I clean the peel. If you guys want a better view, hop over to my YouTube channel. I'm streaming there live as well. And I've got a couple cameras set up so you can see the actual prep work I'm doing on the board. Unfortunately for my phone, I can't really see what my phone is showing unless I'm pointing it towards me, so it's a little bit harder to manage. So, got that. Just gonna chop it up finely. You can put less onion if you're not a big fan of the strong onion taste. I love putting onions in, especially the salads, right? The sandwich type salads. So. Okay, so that's pretty fine. I just missed a piece that was stuck to my knife here. There we go. So we could take that, pop that in there. I got most of our ingredients in there now. Just have to add some of the veggies. So I've got a carrot. I'm gonna grate this carrot. And then pop that in there as well, just to give it a nice robust flavor. Get a couple different, sorry, this is shaking the camera. So it's gonna be about a half a carrot. It's just easier to use the whole carrot. Get the grating done. So yeah, so we got half a carrot there. Make sure you get everything off the grater. Pop that in there. Oh. Okay, and then just to add a little bit more color, I'm gonna take a little bit of a red bell pepper. And I'm gonna chop it up finely. This is gonna be a quick stream today, because sandwiches take like no time at all. Hey Amina, did you do anything to prep the beans or just run it through the water? Oh yeah, I just washed it in the can. I just dumped the aquafaba and then just rinsed the chickpeas right in the can. Sorry, I said something else as well. Yeah. Sorry, just having to keep an eye on both chats. But I thought I might as well do this. A lot of people aren't, moving over from Instagram. I can understand, like, opening up another app, right? Okay, so now I've got my carrot, my onions, my red bell peppers, and now I'm gonna add kind of the biggest component. So I just used like a snack seaweed, and it's a Kirkland brand. So what I'll do is, this is also adding the salt component to it too. Seaweed is a natural sodium element. Why is this? My hands are a little bit wet. It's a great salty component to add to dishes without actually adding salt, right? Without adding sodium. So I'm gonna take about a thick stack, probably about half of the container, and I'm going to finely chop it. And I've done this with a dull blade, and I've done this with a sharp blade. It seems to work the same way. So like the last slice on the bottom may not get cut through all the way, but and then I could just go back over it. It doesn't have to be like tiny, but once everything mixes in, you'll see. So you'll see that it'll get kind of absorbed into the mix, right? So like that. And this is like pretty much, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I posted like a spicy tuna recipe, spicy chickpea tuna recipe with it in like seaweed and rice. Within the nori. This is pretty much how I made it, except I just added sriracha and some red chili paste afterwards. So we've got everything together. It's like this big messy salad right now. I'm just gonna mix it up. So once you get it mixed, you'll see how everything comes together. And it's insane because, people always wonder, why do you use chickpeas to make like a tuna type dish? You could probably use something that's more consistent, right? Like, or flavor wise, right? But the way I see it is fish you know, when you used to eat fish, or if you still eat fish, fish get, you know, the flavor that we know of them from what they eat, right? So, and what do they eat? They eat, you know, plants, right? So this is very close to being like the tuna. The chickpea is just like, you know, the medium we use to get the flavor through, right? So you could probably use like another bean, or something else, like maybe even jackfruit, right? Something that has, jackfruit's got a pretty cool consistency too. I know artichokes and stuff like that can be used as well. So, but you know, tuna comes in a can, chickpeas come in a can. Chickpeas are pretty cheap to buy, right? It's a really quick meal, and you know, chickpeas have a lot of benefits to it from a health perspective, and the fact that, you know, they're pretty high in protein as well, right? So it says it's got 6 grams, but yeah, so you know, you're getting a lot of different things, right? And then you add the seaweed, right? And the other veggies that you mix in, normally kind of mix that in, right? And then, so this is kind of looking a little bit dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit it with some more mayo and get it a little bit more on the saucy side. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but hey Elvis. I'm not sure if I recognize a lot of these names. I'm just gonna use 1 more teaspoon, and I don't like to waste, so I'm just gonna quickly grab that. There we go. How's the sound on YouTube, guys? Is it coming through clearly? So I'm gonna just mix this in. There we go. It's already looking good. Oops. So hopefully everyone enjoyed their week. We got a bit of rain here, but other than that, it was pretty nice. Cinco de Mayo was this week, right? It's Star Wars Day on Wednesday. Wait, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday. My birthday was yesterday. What a great week. Okay, so this looks pretty good. If you wanted to make it more creamier, just, you know, you could add more of the mayo, right? This goes well in, you could put it in a wrap, you could put it in a sandwich, you can even, you know, add a little bit more spice to it. So you take like sriracha or something like that, which I'm gonna do. Yeah. I like putting it down like this because, yeah, you could see everything, right? Other than me having to pick it up once in a while and be like, oops, I forgot to show you this. Thank you, Mina. So yeah, so I add a little sriracha in there. And I'll post all the ingredients in the recipe description on the replay. So okay, so that's the tuna, right? And then what I'm gonna do is get some room and I'm gonna start working on my sandwich. So I'm just gonna stay gluten-free today. This is a gluten-free bagel that I like. It's Odo's and it's a pumpernickel. So I'm just gonna get one of these toasted. Trusty toaster over here. And while that's going, I'm gonna grab some lettuce. Time flies. Wow. Just gonna take off some of these ugly leaves. When you make sandwiches with like lettuce on it, do you normally shred your lettuce or do you leave them in sheets? Personally, I like to shred my lettuce. I know people like to let it kind of sit on it, right? But I don't know what it is, but I like shredding it so this way, when you bite into it, it distributes. Any thoughts? I'm just going to shred this puppy up. Okay, let's see. You done toasting? Why are you taking so long? Perfect. So we got our. Now you can line that with more mayo or whatever you like. I should have grabbed a dish. So I'm just gonna take my bun. Right. So the buns are a little bit on the skinny side, which is okay. They've actually got when you toast them, if you ever tried them, when you toast them, they kind of have like a donut smell to it. It's very interesting. I actually like it because you're eating it and it's kind of got like a sweetness to it, I guess. So let me line the bottom there with my lettuce. I don't know if there's sandwich police out here, but am I supposed to put it on the bottom or the top? Oh, that just went everywhere. Come on. This is going to be one sloppy sandwich. Good shot of it. You have it? What do you think? Let me know what you like putting on it. I know, I guess pickle is a good option. I do have some jarred pickle here. There's a couple slices left. Let me grab some pickle. I'm gonna put some pickle on top. Is there anything else you like to put on your sandwiches? Even better. Can't even see the bottom of it because there's so much. It's there. But yeah, you can even eat these open faced too, right? Like just get 2 on each side. Anyways, that is it. Tomato, vegan cheese, and mushrooms. That's pretty good. I got some veggies in here already. Yeah, you know what? I'd probably add cucumbers to that too. Sounds pretty good. Anyways, that's the meal for today. I'm gonna have to say bye to you on Instagram, but if you want to continue to watch, I'm just going to eat this on air. Okay, but I'm gonna go take a quick photo for Instagram. You're gonna see it soon. Okay, bye everyone. Have a great day. So I'll be back in 1 second. Listen to the music, enjoy. Okay, I'm back. If you're still there, so I'm just gonna. This is gonna be messy. I could have moved over to the table there, tabletop, but why change the setup, right? Let's see if I can get this in my mouth. Wow. What's everybody up to today? it's good that I'm by the sink because I can just rinse my hands off. Anyways, that was the dish and my meal. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the music. Yeah, I'll be doing these streams weekly. I'll probably reduce the frequency a little bit because it seems like it's a bit high, and it's during lunch, so it's very hard for a lot of people to make it, which is fine. And you can always catch a replay, right? So yeah, so let me know if there's something you want me to make on air. I take requests, just pop them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye guys. Have a great weekend. Take it easy.